Good morning, Westfield High School. Today is Thursday, February 24th, 2022. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, WHS, and welcome to BDTV. I'm David Lima.
And I'm Gabe Dayon. Westfield High School is celebrating Body Acceptance Week with 3 more important ways to promote a healthy body image.
Fact number 7, become a critical viewer of social and media messages. Pay attention to images, slogans, or attitudes that make you feel bad about yourself or your body.
Number 8, do something nice for yourself. Practice self-care by taking a bubble bath, making time for a nap, or finding a peaceful place outside to relax.
And fact number 9, use the time and energy that you might have spent worrying about food and calories might be something helpful and others sometimes. Reaching out and others can make you feel better about yourself. Go.
Remember, your body is enough, it's strong, one of a kind, and an original.
And then come back. Thank you.
Hola todos, the Spanish Club will be taking their yearbook photo today. Meet me
in the second floor lobby of the auditorium promptly after 9th period.
Tomorrow is the last day for juniors to register for the SELA biliteracy testing. Registrations will not be taken after tomorrow.
The next meeting of the Youth and Government Club will be held after school on Tuesday, March 1st in room 145.
The Anime Club is meeting today in room 144 from 3 to 4 p.m.
Come to the Rare Disease Awareness Club meeting today directly after school in room 190. They will have a brief meeting and then take their yearbook photo.
Attention juniors, please see your counselor for a permission slip and more information to attend NJ's College Fair at Kane University on March 9th.
Are you interested in learning how to start your own business? Come to the Small Business Club meeting today at 2:50 p.m. in room 113. There will be snacks.
The Mental Health Awareness Club is having a meeting on Monday, February 28th in room 151. They're going to be brainstorming new ideas on ways to promote mental health throughout the school.
It's time now for our sports update with Ronan Fowler.
Good morning, WHS. I'm Ronan Fowler, and here's your BDTV sports update. Yesterday, the girls' swim team beat Montclair 104-66 in the NJSIAA Group Semifinal. Also yesterday, the boys' hockey team knocked off Southern Regional 2-1 in the first round of the state tournament, thanks to a game-winning overtime goal by Logan Martell. Finally, the boys' basketball team suffered a hard-fought loss to Elizabeth, 44-43, in overtime in the semifinals of the Union County tournament. That's all for today's sports report. Back to you, Gabe and Dave.
Thanks, Ronan.
Today we continue our Black History Month series on Westfield's African American History Walking Tour. Kayla Lewison continues her interviews with Rob Lombard of the MLK Association about Brightwood Park's former African American residential community.
At the steps of what used to be Samuel Jarvis's house, where he actually did an interview about his property in 1964. Can you tell us a little bit more about Mr. Jarvis and what happened to his property?
Sure. So like all of the residents that were still on the property in the 1960s, which were 24 families, the town of Westfield made the decision to buy all the property that was privately owned, and Mr. Jarvis's home was one of 20 plus homes that were acquired by the town at that time. Mr. Jarvis actually his mother had bought the house. Her name was Fanny Donaldson. She bought the house in 1921. She had come from the South again, as Samuel had from Virginia. He was living alone at the time in the 1960s when the town began the acquisition process. And the article that he appeared in the Courier News, he's talking about the fact that he's living on a disability income. He can't afford, to pay rent somewhere else, and he doesn't want to leave his home. And that interview was conducted the day before the town council voted to acquire all the property. Both he and one other resident were granted life tenancy in his home, meaning that even though he was selling his property to the town, he could still stay. And I don't know how long he was able to stay here, but he sold the house in 1968 and he died in 1976.
So we're here at the steps of the church. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened to a lot of these properties after the town bought them?
So when the town bought the homes and the church that were here, some of them were intentionally set on fire by the fire department as an area to practice their firefighting skills. Others were burned through vandalism just because the area was so remote that it would be easy for that to happen. And the fact that there was no water here to put fires out was an issue that actually caused the town to put one fire hydrant into the last resident, Cordelia Bell Spencer's home, just so that it would be there if there were a need for her, since she was remaining here. But this church was raised by the town, and what's left in the park are basically the stone remnants, the stone foundations, the stone steps, such as this one for the church.
Thank you, Kayla. We conclude Black History Month on Monday with a performance from our own WHS Chorale.
That's all for today. Have a great day, WHS.